Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to August. This is Gwendolyn. Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time here, welcome. This video is going to be a monthly Tarotscope for Scorpio for August, and there's a lot going on in August. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about some of the things that we've got. Two eclipses going on. One is a lunar eclipse that's on August 7th. And then we've got a solar eclipse, which is also a new moon in Leo on August 21st. So we also have a Mercury retrograde beginning August 13th and lasting for the rest of the month. And this full moon in Leo is happening in your fourth house in Aquarius. And your fourth house is the house of the home, Scorpio. So it's the home, it's the house of nurturing, it's the house of where things are happening in your home. And it's also, it happens to be with Aquarius, it's about themes of freedom. So I get the sense that some of you are releasing something regarding your home. Now, whether that's someone leaving or you may be released and going traveling, there's some sort of need for freedom and releasing traditional restrictive concepts regarding the home. It's in your, that's how you're feeling emotionally. You may be feeling a little tied down and needing to release something or do something a little bit different. So the other thing that's going on is the new moon in Leo in your 10th house of career. This is going to be a huge one. If you wanted to begin a new career, you got a little preview of this with the new moon in Leo on July 23rd. And some of you may be getting new desires or new confidence, new passions. If you think about Leo the lion, it's like having a new sun happening in your 10th house. You may be getting the recognition or beginning a new project that puts the spotlight on you. There's something that you may have begun right around that new moon in Leo, and it's going to come even more full force August 21st. Or you have the opportunity to have a lot of dynamic fire energy, a lot of action, a lot of confidence, boldness, just swagger regarding this new thing in your career. So I don't know if some of you have taken on a new job. If you have, it's a great time for that. You've decided to plant new seeds for a new career change. Or if you've been put on a project that allows you to shine, you're going to have some nice benefits and results from that over the next 6 months, Scorpio. So really, even though we've got this Mercury retrograde in Virgo, even though things may feel a little bit scrambled, or it may feel like you need to go within and just reflect and tidy up on things, when you get this new moon in Leo, you're going to want to push forward in terms of your career. It may start with like a few hiccups the last 2 weeks of August, but after September 5th, it's going to be like all systems go for that. So really try to harness this energy of this new moon in Leo. I'm actually thinking of the Greek god Apollo, who harnesses the sun. That's kind of the energy that you've got towards the end of July, and then it'll ramp up even more at the end of August, and then it'll really take off after the first week of September. So if you're looking to do something, Scorpio, with your career, great time to do it. And if you're looking to release something regarding your home, even if it's just like releasing old feelings, since it's a lunar eclipse, you have a real opportunity to release some old feelings of restriction in your home. So let's see what else is coming out for you, Scorpio. Oh, Two of Cups, nice energy. Another two card, Two of Coins. So interesting. There is some partnership and balance stuff going on for you. Really interesting, Scorpio. Let's see what else is coming on. I'm seeing, so far a lot of the cards, if you look at all this, we've got a lot of really light colored backgrounds. So I'm kind of just getting that even though things may be like subtly changeable for you in August, the first 2/3 of August is going to be kind of pleasant. I'm just really getting that it's not going to, we've got world there. It's not going to be too disruptive for you, which is great. This could be you, by the way, Scorpio, Queen of Cups with World at the end of the month, and High Priestess. Okay, so I'm kind of seeing August as being pretty nice. It's almost like, when I think of you Scorpios, I think of you as being in deep water. I think of you as like the scorpions in the deep, dark water, because you can go where it's kind of deep and intense. And I almost get like there's a tidal wave that's going to be rolling over, but because you're so deep down, you may not be affected by it too much. It's kind of nice. It's really just giving you time to reflect on your releasing of things regarding the home on August 7th, and this new seed, this new sun really being planted in your 10th house of career. So I'm going to say it could just be a meditative month for you. I don't see it being too challenging. I do see that if you open the month with a fire sign that you're not seeing eye to eye with, this is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. If you're having trouble with someone who's very like wanting to get things done, wanting action now, wanting to do things in a big, different way, if you're not seeing eye to eye with them, you may just need to do a 180 in your thinking. You may be too concerned about what they think about you, because Hangman in reverse, Hangman in the upright position says, I do things my own unique way. I'm comfortable with it. I lean into the discomfort. I find enlightenment and insight. But Hangman in reverse really, really, really cares about what other people think and tries to do things that are contrary to his nature. So is there someone who's a fire sign that you're trying to please, Scorpio, at the beginning of the month? This could be male or female, by the way, but more likely male. And it doesn't have to be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but it's someone who has that archetype of being big, bold, unique, charismatic. They do things in like a break the mold kind of way. So with this being in the reverse and Hangman in the reverse, I really get the sense that you're trying to please them. You're trying to like not be yourself in order to get their approval or something like that. And I'm just going to ask you to like honor yourself and honor your own perspective. You don't have to hold their perspective in order to have your own value. This is, if you are able to be true to yourself, it's going to open you up to partnership energy. You can't, I'm going to say, for some reason, Scorpio, I'm getting like you don't have to perform for this person. Whoever this is, this could be a father, a brother, a landlord, a boss, whoever this fire sign person, or like just very vibrant, can-do, active, dynamic person. You don't have to perform for them. You don't have to dance. You don't have to string yourself up. I don't know why, but I'm just getting like, let that go. Be your own unique self. Acknowledge. I get the sense that you're afraid to be your own self around them. And the more you do that, you let that shine. You come to enlightenment. You come to a place of comfort and new perspective. So if you open yourself up and are able to like push through the discomfort, push through your comfort zones, you actually open yourself up, Scorpio, to some nice partnership energy. This means these are both 2 cards, 2 of cups, 2 of coins. This means sharing your heart with someone else. And it means healing through that, being vulnerable and through showing up just as you are. It's an exchange of heart energy. It's saying, this is what I feel and this is what I feel, and we're sharing this. And this is the symbol of healing. This is the cadices. So through this emotional energy, there's an exchange and both people are healed from it. This means, again, it's really funny, Scorpio. This means feeling topsy-turvy. In the low side of 2 of coins, I kind of get something's throwing you topsy-turvy. Is there a love interest or a partner that you are dancing for and kind of like being a little off balance for? I'm seeing the red tights in both of these 2. I don't know if that means anything to either one of you. If someone wears tight red jeans, I don't know. But this is partnership energy. It's being open. It's being vulnerable. It's being It's giving your heart to the other person, and it's allowing you to heal. But somehow it's throwing you totally off balance. It's really like both of these have one foot, you know, this guy's standing on one foot, this guy's dangling from one foot. Find your balance through the discomfort. The high side of this card is being able to adapt to changing circumstances. You know, even though the ship goes up and down, he kind of laughs about it and he goes with the flow. This is almost trying to control everything, or being afraid that you can't handle it all and worrying about what other people think. I'm going to say, Scorpio, just be yourself. Don't perform for this person. Don't try to force it into anything. Just allow it. Just allow it to be. Allow yourself to be healed by this other person's presence. They're showing up with you, and they're going to be healed by the interaction just as much as you are. So I'm going to say for week 1, don't perform for anyone else. Don't worry about feeling like you're on one foot or you're off balance. Just show up as real. Just be vulnerable. Be honest about your emotions. That's going to be healing for you and the other person. In the middle of the month, we've got 6 of Coins, we've got King of Wands, King of Swords in reverse, and 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is the first thing that's jumping out at me, and that is satisfaction. That is wish fulfillment. It's feeling like all your cups are filled with wine, or they're filled with joy, they're filled with emotion. It's like feeling completely full. And I'd like this card for you, Scorpio, in the middle of the month. It shows that like a wish is being fulfilled, or that you're going to be satisfied with something. I'm actually showing satisfaction amidst feeling like this. Like this is another 2 card. And you're surrounded by 2s that feel a little like jumpy or off balance, or like, but I do ultimately show you being satisfied and happy. Let's take a look at what else is going on here. The center 2 cards, we've got a Knight and a King. So sometimes this is a boss and a worker. Usually Knights work for the Kings. And I see this as being a very active person. Really, sometimes they can be cocky. On the high side, they're just daring and passionate, and they go for it, and they, you know, bust through any obstacles. And this person is sort of more the expert, the veteran, the person who thinks things through. This is the person of action, and this is the person of thought. So you could just be, you know, having 2 people in your environment that correspond with this. It could be that the person who is in charge is having a hard time with all this like rambunctious energy. This could be like a father-son combination. This could be an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this is often shows up as fire sign. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But I'm kind of saying like slow your roll. When I'm seeing these 2 cards together, that's what's going to give you satisfaction. This is thinking things through, having good judgment. This is just like leaping before you look. This guy goes for it before he even thinks about it. He's like, I'm in. I'm going for it. I'm jumping. I'm already on the track. I haven't even thought about where I'm going. I don't even need a map. I'm just running. This guy's like, no, let's think this through. Let's have a strategy. Let's have a goal. So I'm going to say in the middle of the month, slow your roll, Scorpio. Just take a minute. You might be getting excited with all this passionate Leo energy in your career sector. I'm kind of seeing that could be this fire energy too. But you want to be sure you're thinking things through, and that you're listening to the voice of reason, whether that's you or your conscience or the boss, you know, or the person in charge, the person with the expertise. You may have all this rip-roaring energy to go, go, go. But I'm going to say take some time to think it through, or listen to the person who has thought it through, who's been there, who has the experience and the wisdom, because that's what's going to give you satisfaction. And make sure, too, that you negotiate something that's fair. 6 of Coins, I'm not sure if this was upright or in the reverse, but either way, there's might be tension between these 2, thinking and acting. So just take it easy with that. Take it slow. I'm also going to say, because of the Mercury retrograde, it's a better time for thinking things through before you implement actions. So you may just need to wait. Sometimes this is action and delay. So the action is here and ready to be taken, but you may just need to push pause and take the same action later after you've taken some time to think it through, consult the expert, all of that. And this is all about negotiating for a fair bargain, fair price. You know, make sure that in this job you're getting paid what you're worth. Scorpio, like, just, this is an even exchange. So this means giving and receiving in balance. And it means, like, for the effort that I put forth, I get rewarded that. Or, you know, it's giving and receiving. That's what this balance is about. I give out and I receive. I put myself in the flow. You'll notice that these two figures are in the flow of giving and receiving. This one is not. So this one is the one who starves because he's neither giving nor receiving. It really needs to be balanced. If you're giving too much, this goes out of balance. If you're receiving too much without giving back, that goes out of balance. So this is really about balance, getting paid what you're worth, assessing value of things, giving and receiving in balance, all those themes. And I do show you coming out in a place of satisfaction and happiness. I'm just going to say, think it through. Don't be hasty in action, because this can, you know, this can be arrogant and cocky. It's thinking that they know it all. But it's sort of young, experimental energy. This was more reserved, thinking it through. So again, I'm just going to say, slow it down. Think things through in the middle of the month, especially. Use the Mercury retrograde to your advantage, Scorpio, because you kind of are under the water of this big tidal wave that's happening. So just take some time to think. Right around the new moon in Leo too, you might have some worries about finances. This is 4 of coins, and feeling like you have to hold on to every last cent, because feeling like you can't hold on to all the money that may be coming in, or feeling like you don't have enough to pay your expenses, feeling like you're preoccupied with money. This is a real fear card, and you can see it blocks his heart. So if you're having concerns, worries, fears about finances, especially, I'm going to say those fears are blocking your world. This is feeling free. This is feeling open. This is feeling completed. This is like when the world rolls at your feet. It's when you feel supported on all sides. It's when you feel like a completion of things. I kind of get that this is coming for you with this new moon in Leo, but you're going to have to deal with what is it that you're fearful about? What is it that you're resistant about? What is it that is keeping you locked or blocked in this energy? I'm going to contrast it with this card. If you notice in this card, see how there's more coins happening here? There's a give and take. There's a flow of money. That's why generosity, charity is able to happen. This guy doesn't have that. He's stagnant. He's lost. He has money, but he's limiting the amount that can even come to him because he's holding on to everything as tight as he can. And he's blocking his heart. Money's on his mind. It's on his heart. It's being held down by both his feet. He can't move. This guy has a lot more coming and going because there's that the money is free. It's not blocked. So I'm just going to say, let go of your blocks or challenge them. Ask what they're about. Because once you open that up, this opens up too. Feeling free, feeling like, I can do anything I want. The whole world is open to me. I'm supported from all directions. You know, these are nice complementary energies. So see if you can tap into that. And I do show you here at the end of the month. I'm reading this as Scorpio. I'm reading this as you. This can be any water sign. It could be Pisces or Cancer, but I'm just getting that for you, it's a meditative time. Scorpio, dreaming new dreams, thinking new things, especially related to your career, your authority, your expertise. And I would like to invite you to really trust your instincts, because with High Priestess here in reverse, it's saying you kind of know the answer, but you're doubting it, you're fearing it. And I'm really seeing too with this world in reverse, it's like it can all be yours, but you have to trust your instincts. You have to trust what you already know. Just go further within, look within. That's what Queen of Cups is about. She's very loving, she's very intuitive, she can be psychic, but she has a deep care and compassion for all life and all reverence. And I'm going to say, especially give that to yourself, Scorpio. The world is ready to roll at your feet, but you need to trust your instincts, and you need to trust your inner knowing. And going within, I'm really going to just say, do that. Have a reflective state of mind. Don't go into it all guns blazing. Really just get quiet and listen in. That's what you're resisting. And that's what High Priestess is about, is getting quiet, going within, and listening to the knowledge that we have inside of us, the things we already know. That's going to be a real key for you at the end of the month, Scorpio. You're going to get some really nice insights from that. If you can challenge your whatever fears about money are arising, or security, your foundation, right around that new moon in Leo, you have a lot of power here. These are both major arcana cards, the World and High Priestess. This is receptive energy, by the way, too. This is 21, the end of the major arcana, and this is a 2 card. So it's both receptive energy. It's like saying, I'm willing to receive it. I'm willing to receive information, the knowledge, the answer. And this one says, I'm willing to receive everything. So why are they in reverse? What is it? What is the challenge, the doubt, or the fear, or the block that is preventing you from receiving it all? You know how to get there. High Priestess knows. So some nice, nice things in August. I'm just saying, actually being kind of a gentle month for you. But you might have to restrain yourself on just going full bore in the middle of the month, because you've got that new moon in Leo with all that fiery energy. Again, harness the sun is really what I'm going to leave you with. It's all this fire energy in your 10th house of career. Don't feel like you have to perform or dance for anyone. You know, you may just want to even focus on your relationships or your openness to relationship, even if it feels uncomfortable and like you're off balance. You got some nice satisfaction coming in, a wish fulfillment, but you're going to have to get quiet and go within and kind of just tune into your emotions. That's what this moon is about. And it may allow the world to roll at your feet versus getting caught up in any fears, doubts, resistance regarding money. But you may have to put your plans, just think over plans before putting them into action until next month after the first week. So that's my reading for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up or share it with another Scorpio. As always, I just want to thank everyone so much for watching. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do that. I'll have a link up to my website. Or if you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those down below. And again, just thanks to everyone. I will be speaking with you again next month. Yours in the stars.